What's up, y'all? It's DJ Enuff. I'm here with my friends again. We celebrate 50 years of hip hop. We're here at the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx, where it all started. And we're talking about the future now. The future in hip hop, where it's going, and what DJs you think we're gonna talk about in the future.
OG Chase B. He's a super.
I like OG. He's a good producer too.
Yeah, he's a good producer, but he's a really dope party rocker. He came up in the craft, thinking of guys like Kid, thinking of guys like me, thinking of guys like Enuff, thinking about guys who really rock parties. He came up in that ilk, and then he went to Howard, so he really had to be able to do it.
I got one for you, DJ K Rock from Jersey. AKA my stepson.
Good job.
I'm a seven.
Dad's been around for years watching me, and he's making a name for himself out there in Jersey.
I'm gonna set flowers out to technician to DJ.
Oh my God.
I love Tech.
Technician and DJ opened my shows for me 20-something years. He's seen buildings be ripped apart, ripped down to the ground, to the griddle, and he's seen this and seen other DJs do things. So he accumulated all that, and when he made his mark on the verses with the locks, you know, it was well deserved. I wasn't even surprised because that's what he was supposed to do.
You've been seeing him do that forever.
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sending shout out to technician DJ, my brother.
One for you too, DJ Blast from Jersey too.
I'm gonna say this guy right here, DJ Walla, and I'm gonna tell you guys why.
Good dude.
There was a time when this gentleman right here was doing teen parties in Newark, New Jersey.
I remember that.
And listen to this. In the middle of New Jersey and Philadelphia having the most murder cap rate at the time, they were fighting for not fighting, but there was, on the news, it was always like, okay, Pennsylvania had 30 deaths since whatever, and then Jersey had this amount of deaths. So I'm literally watching this on TV the night that I'm going to this guy's event. In Newark, New Jersey, downtown, at the what ballroom?
Terrace Ballroom.
Terrace Ballroom.
Ballroom.
Okay, look. And at the ballroom, we talking about, we in like Blood Central, you know, there's gangs everywhere. These kids could be killing themselves. Nobody's killing, nobody's shooting, nobody's dying, everybody's dancing. He got his mom in the front selling sodas and waters, and it was a beautiful thing. And that's what made me fall in love with this guy. And the crazy part is, he would reach out to me, Funk Master Flex, and Mr. C during those days. And you know what? He didn't need us for anything. He was just showing us how nasty he was at his craft and how banging his party was.
Yeah, he put it work.
So salute to you, my brother, DJ Walla.
I look at Walla and I put him right there with Taj.
Yeah.
Him and Taj.
Yeah, Taj is fire too.
The way y'all represent your cities is freaking crazy. And the way you represent y'all music
It's amazing.
is even crazier.
It's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
What I like about Walla, very humble.
Yeah.
Willing to learn, don't, you know what I'm saying? Always staying engaged.
I'm not afraid to ask
He probably don't
questions.
even know I know this, but I see everything, I watch everything. I see everything that goes on, nothing get past me. But that's one thing I do know is that he stays engaged with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he respect what came before him.
I can list off a bunch of women who DJ, but I won't call them girl DJs or female DJs. I call them DJs.
Coco Chanel,
Coco
Jazzy
Chanel
Joyce.
is fucking amazing.
DJ Red Bottom.
Pearly is amazing.
No, Pearly's
There's
sick.
so many women who DJ who should just be looked at as DJs who can burn 70% of the DJs that are males. You know what I'm saying? Can
Yeah,
burn
some
them,
dope
not beat
DJs.
them, burn them.
Girl DJs is
Burn 'em
incredible.
hard.
Yeah.
So,
But like he said, they don't say girl artist.
right,
You're an artist,
you're an artist.
singer, rapper. So, DJ.
So to me, I hold them to the same standard that I hold guys to. Can you play or not? Because if you can, great. If you can't, please leave that shit alone. I come from the contact sport of DJing, and you had to really be able to do it to really get to the next level. So When you look at a Kid Capri knowing that he got to the next level, believe me, he been through enough contact. When you look at Enuff, he's been through enough contact. When you look at Wallah, I look at it like he's been through some contact. Chuck Chillout, he's been through some contact. If you ain't been through no contact, you really can't talk to me about DJing.
You have Twitch that you can make money from as a DJ. If you stay on there playing and you really be dedicated, you know, you could really make something out of it. You know, you have outlets to be seen and be heard. It's the work you want to put in. You know, unfortunately, you can't play on every platform because of the music clearances and stuff like that. But Twitch, you don't have to worry about that. So if you want to be seen, go on Twitch. And still be in the clubs. I mean, the clubs is the clubs. That's the live feel. That's what it is.
I will say something happened when COVID happened and all the DJs started going online and doing all sorts of things that a lot of DJs got exposed. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Well, how whack they really are.
You're really not that good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you're really not that good happened. And, I mean, it's the truth.
I knew that's where it was going. I knew it.
You got to. Oh, you really got a big name to not be good. You know what I'm saying? And the good part is that it's spilling out. So now when people are opening these clubs up again, they're going, I saw you. I'm not. No, I'm good.
And that was my issue with it because we got promoters that, you know, are paying a substantial amount of money to certain people. Now they see this going on. If I'm like, man, I see these dudes all day look thirsty. I ain't, you know. It's if you're not putting on a real performance. If you up there, you just using the DJ name as the DJ, and you smoking hookah and shit. You know, you just standing there doing nothing, and then you on top of that, telling people, yo, send me money for me standing there. You know, it just looks crazy to me. It just looks bugged out to me. But the ones that really were dope, that you really seen on there, they made a mark for themselves.
Everybody can't be a DJ now.
Everybody can grab a bunch of MP3s and get a computer.
Everybody can borrow the letters.
They can put headphones on there.
Everybody can borrow the letters. Everybody can't be a DJ.
Right.
You gotta be fair. It's hard to say that to guys who really can DJ. And I'm not gonna accept that. I can't speak for everybody here, but I can't accept that everybody can be a DJ. I can accept that everybody can borrow the letters. But if you put two turntables in front of somebody who's borrowing letters and you put one of us next to them, you're gonna see who's a DJ.
Mm-hmm. We as DJs, you know, I put a new album out called The Love. Right? I'm rhyming on the album, my first album, the tape I'm rhyming on. But my core thing is I'm a DJ, right? So I watch, what kind of confuses me is when we support a lot of artists, right, that's out there, but we don't support each other as DJs. You know, a DJ put an album out, DJ put this out, DJ put that out. Like Drew Ski, he put his album out. I haven't heard anybody play the album. I was playing that joint on there. That's the thing that we got to change. That's the one thing in the DJ business that we got to change. That you can't feel like somebody's going to get more than you because they in a different place than you are. So if you help them, they're going to leave you or they're going to be more than you. It's not about that. It's about the movement as a whole. 100%. You know what I'm saying? You make the DJ become forefront. Now it's as a whole. It's not just one person. It's not about me. It's never about me. You know what I'm saying? It's always about the person that paid to come and see and the person that put their ears to what I'm doing. You got to satisfy them. So as DJs, if you support each other, you're going to get looked at as an artist like the artists do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But when you do the thing, you know, where Enuff puts it out, I'm not going to play it because he's a DJ. It's just dumb. It's really a dumb thing. So, and that's something that's been going on for a while that we got to kind of stray away from. You got to support each other.
That's facts.
I can remember at least 50 times me calling Enuff after he's done something on the radio just to let him know, nah, dog, you got it off. You killed it. And it's because I've known him since he was like a kid, but like every time I hear him and he's going in a place or in a zone, I'm just like, yeah, that's it.
And that
right
feels
there.
good for me because it's like I'm looking at my big bro right there. If he says I'm doing my thing, then I'm like, yes, I'm doing my thing.
But that's the first thing I said when I met you.
Yeah.
And that support you need. You need that support.
I asked the question earlier, as if I'm not myself, as if I'm a DJ out in Middle America. How do you say no? How do you tell a promoter, yo, I'm not doing it for that amount, and not be afraid to miss a gig, knowing that if you stand your ground, he's gonna double back, because he's gonna see the difference. He's gonna understand.
Some of them don't.
So probably a lot don't.
It ain't gonna work for everybody.
Yeah. So I've been in that situation where, you know, there was a whole bunch of other DJs that was doing it for less. And I'm like, yo, I'm not doing it for that amount. And Enuff can attest for this. I started doing my own parties.
Yeah.
I thought, if y'all don't want to book me, okay, I'm gonna throw my own party. I'm gonna separate myself. I'm gonna make my work go up on my own.
Good parties too.
Now, all right, you want your party to look like my party? You gotta pay me a lot because I can do this on my own.
I would have to call some legendary DJs, who I'm not going to say their names because I can't be disrespectful on here. But I would tell them, brother, you are charging way too less, and promoters are talking about your price, and you're going to probably mess up the pool. So if you could please stand your ground, you're a legend, brother. Stand on your ground and then make sure that price is up. Because it's not fair. You know, I'm asking for 3-4 racks. You want to get $300? Come on, Pop. That's when I first started what I was getting. Don't do that. You're a legend, bro. You know what you did to the game? You can't do that.
You can say all of that to somebody. If they don't believe it within themselves, they're gonna take that $300.
No, I get it.
Fuck that.
But the way you separate yourself is to actually look and go, well, I'm not DJ Enuff. I'm not Kid Capri. I'm not Walla. I'm not Chuck Chillout.
And that's the difference.
I'm
When
DJ
you get
Clark
on that
Kent.
stage,
I'm me, like a motherfucker.
Are you worth it?
Are you worth it?
Are you worth it?
If you
When
ain't
you get on
worth
that
it-
stage, that's the difference. Because you could call your worth. You got to really be that though.
And you shouldn't want to be called a hip hop DJ. You should want to be called a DJ.
Facts.
I'm not a hip hop DJ. I never was. I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. I play everything.
Right.
I'm not gonna be put in that box.
And that's good that we have this conversation so people can get the clear understanding of what this is. You know, don't
But
look
not
at it
only
as
that,
anything less. It is
they
what it is.
What they really should get is the way that we actually think.
Right.
Forget about what you may look at from the. You got to go to the way a person thinks. Like, I don't love DJing. Like, that might sound crazy to people because of how much I DJ. I love music. That's the reason why I DJ.
That's it.
Because I love music. I love music more than I love DJing, more than I love producing, more than I love everything. I'm a DJ because I love music.
Sometimes you gotta be comfortable in your skin too.
Yeah,
you know What
very.
I mean? Like there was a young DJ who was talking to me about me wanting to do all these different kind of things, and I was like, bro, that's not what I want to do. I selectively do the things that I want to do, and I worked hard at it. Meaning, okay, there was a time where I had to DJ and literally really work hard to DJ so I could pay my bills. Okay, maybe I don't DJ as much as I used to. And I told him this. I said, look, there's not a scratch you do, a record you produce, or an award show you host that means anything to me or is going to take away from my legacy. What I put down on paint or what I put down in black and white is there. It's going to be there forever to stay, and that's it. That's facts. I'm happy. I'm good.
What you eat don't make me shit.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it.